Hello, Roker. We're live.
Yay, yay.
For some reason, it's not working in the Slob Show Facebook group. So let me just share it
It
over there.
it says it's live,
It
although there
does.
it is. Yes, it says it's live. I've got the Facebook group over here to my left,
Is it
and
live?
there's a
I don't think
number.
it's live in the group.
Yeah, no, oh, okay. It's live on my page.
Yeah, but not in the actual. Hang on. Let me share it to the group.
Conrad jumped on before he was on before we were. It was still, and then I noticed something since I was staring at the show logo for like 2 straight minutes, waiting for it to come on. I noticed that there's something extremely important missing from the Slob Show logo.
What's that?
So it's a burger, and I see like onions. I see the burger. I see pickles, cheese. Where's the mayo?
Oh, there's no man. Well,
There's
whatever.
no mayo coming out the side.
Whatever shitty piece of clip art I found didn't have it didn't have the mail.
Okay, all right. I'm thinking maybe you hired somebody to bought somebody lunch to make the graphic,
Oh no,
and
I think I made.
they didn't include mayo.
I think I made the graphic
Gotcha. Well,
without
shame on
knowing
you.
without knowing how to. Or maybe I did have someone make it. I don't remember. Uh, so welcome to the Slob Show. Number one, have you been watching the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix?
No, not on Netflix. I saw the
Oh my god!
ones on Vice,
So
but
wait, you know about it, right? The Vince McMahon, the Bill Simmons made it. It followed Vince around right before he took. We found out that he was shitting on people's heads.
no, I did not know
Oh
that.
my god!
I'll have to check it out when I get some time.
It's a 6-part series, 6 1-hour episodes, and
Can you hold on for 1 second?
yeah.
Claire, can you put the cat in another room? What?
Wait, does I heard
Okay.
Claire has something that she's trying out here.
I don't know, but all I can do is I hear cats yelping in the background. So I'm
Well,
like,
we do have the slob of the week, Johnny Ballgame, checking in from Chicago, but I don't see his. He's not on camera. There's no camera, Johnny.
is he calling from the ball game?
Hey, Johnny, call the number on the screen 916-909-0985. We could put you on just if you could just call in if your camera's not working. It's right there on the screen 916-909-0985.
Oh my!
So,
And speaking of the ball game, the Chicago American League Ball Club is currently in a 3-3 tie in the 10th
oh my
inning.
God. And if they lose, they'll be tied, or they will be the worst
No,
team
they
ever.
will own the record. Correct.
But it's
They
not
scored
it's
2
not,
runs in the bottom of the 8th yesterday,
but you know
and
it's not
today
the
they're
record.
tied. And everybody who went to the ball game yesterday was pissed because they wanted
I
to see
know,
the record broken.
but it's not the record. There's another team that only won like 20
It is
something games.
it, it's the modern day record. It's like the record that you're talking about is like when they were still playing with like rolled up socks and stuff.
Hang on,
So this is the modern day record.
I'm telling the slob of the week the number to call. So what does Claire have in store for us today? You mentioned that Claire had something that she wanted.
Oh, yeah. She has something here that she wants me to try.
Is it
Do you want me
food?
to
What is it?
Yeah, no, it's food. Do you want me to do it now or we can do it later? Why don't we
That's
keep why don't we wait a bit? Let's not
all right.
blow our load just yet.
All right, in the slob of the week, we're having some problems here with his camera. So let's get
Oh
to a
no.
couple of things here. Number one, when's the last time you went to Panda Express? I know you don't like fast food, like fast Chinese food. I know you're more of a traditionalist when it comes to Chinese food.
A couple of months ago, we actually it's funny because I was on my Panda Express app just like yesterday. And so a couple of months ago, I actually ordered like a family meal or something from there.
Yeah.
It was 40 something dollars.
So for
And
$40 at Panda Express, you must have got
oh,
like
40,
hundreds of
four-
items.
35. I got chow mein, fried rice, hot chicken, firecracker shrimp, and three more things.
Damn.
And then I had a freebie for my birthday and never got a chance to get over there. And currently now they've got a game on the app where you play it every day and you get free stuff if you win the game. So
Oh,
that's why I
really?
was on the app yesterday. Yeah. It's like, it's like a concentration game.
So
Like
it's
you
funny.
click on it and an egg roll pops up and then you got to find the other egg roll, fortune cookie, stuff like that. Orange chicken.
I was driving there after work yesterday, and I was on the phone with Kathy, my girlfriend, and she goes, "Don't go to Panda Express." She said it's the worst food you could eat. Right? She's like, "It's disgusting," and I'm like, "No, I've had a taste for it for whatever." She was basically saying everyone in there, like, so I walk in there, and I swear to God, everyone in there was obese. There was a line out the door, and I swear to you, every person in Panda Express was obese.
You were the most fit person in
I
Panda Express. What you
yes.
say?
Yeah, exactly. Like I walked in there like, whoa, what's he doing here? Like,
Ah,
it's like I'm telling you, like it's funny when people say something like that and then you actually notice what's going on. She's like, no one eats Panda Express because it's so unhealthy. I'm like, what are you talking about? I eat it all the time. But then I noticed after she said that, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. Like it was horrible. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that 3 entree meal at Panda Express might be
yes.
the greatest deal going in fast food. You get a heaping amount of chow mein or rice and 3 meats, 3 servings of meat for $12.50. That is the best deal going right now. You could get orange chicken, Beijing beef. I got this bourbon chicken. It's a ton for $12.50, is what I'm saying. It's one of the best deals going in fast food. If you don't mind gaining like 7 pounds after eating.
That is a good deal. I'll give you that. That's a good deal.
12.50. And like
Yeah.
and of course I told you and is this Johnny Ballgame, the slob of the week?
Yeah.
What up, Johnny
Hey,
Ballgame? What's going on?
what's up? Hey, Abe. Hey, guy. How we doing today?
Good. What, Johnny, hang on one second. We're just talking about Panda Express. And
I heard you. It makes so much sense.
so, Roker, the rule is when you get the 3 items, you say orange chicken and you don't tell, they want all 3 right off the bat. Like they want to like write it. Like remember when Michael Jackson was walking around and the guy's like, yes, he's like, I'll take those and those and those and those and that and that. Remember that from that documentary? The guy has a little tablet. He wants to write everything down. You don't tell him at Panda Express, oh, orange chicken. I'll take 2 orange chickens and a Beijing beef. You don't do that because you don't get enough. You don't get the full amount if you just blow your load like that. You have to say orange chicken and then wait for him to grab the spoon again.
You got to
Then you
slow
say,
play it.
yeah, because if you don't, then they just put like they basically because if you want 3 orange chickens, which is what I normally do, you can't just say 3 orange chickens because you won't get as much. That's
He's
a
had
slob
Abe,
tip.
Abe has had Panda Express figured out since the beginning, since the infancy of his radio career, literally.
But let's go to the slob of the week. It's Johnny Ballgame from Chicago. Johnny, you live in the suburbs, right? Or do you live in Chicago?
Tinley Park.
All right, so Tinley Park. So Johnny, let's go with your what's the name of your band too, by the way?
Right now, well, I was in Hairbangers Ball, but I ended up getting fired from that job for a lot of bullshit. But now the Dirk Ballsack band is back.
The Dirk Ballsack band. Wait, you were in
Yes, sir.
you were in Hairbangers Ball?
When were you in Hairbangers? From when to when?
I lasted 2.5 shows.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay. I'm thinking. Oh, I'm surprised. I saw you in Hairbangers. Oh, I was there for a weekend.
Yeah.
I-
All right. Well,
yeah.
oh, big.
They're a fantastic band, but everything's good in Dirkland and everything's good in Hairbanger Land, so we're back on. So it's all good.
All right,
but
so,
thank you for asking.
All right.
and you can't see Johnny Ballgame, but Bass just joined us too. He just joined
What
the
up?
show.
What up? What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
All right, so this is Johnny Ballgame Tinley Park. He's going to give us his top 5 food spots. Johnny, let's start with number 5.
I love that area. I live right by him.
Okay, wonderful. Well, let me tell you, there's this bar on 80th Avenue right by the train station by my house called Union Bar. Okay, and this bar has the best burgers. If you like a bar burger, this like $8-9 burger, it's thick, it's juicy, it's just like when you have that first bite, you know, it's one of those things that you look forward to. Like, I need a burger from the Union Bar,
and that's in Tinley.
It's in Tinley Park, right on 80th Avenue by the train station. Yes, they got the best burgers in the whole state. If you're looking for a cheeseburger.
In the whole state.
Bold statement.
Yeah, to quote Travolta from Pulp Fiction. That's a bold statement. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a tasty burger.
It's just beef, salt, and pepper, right? Nothing else with that, right?
Hey,
say what again?
Say what again?
Say
That's
what
piggy.
again?
He's
do they speak English in what?
Yeah.
You speak English in what? Oh my God! But go to the Union Burger or the Union Bar and have the burger. It's just call it Union Burger. That's what they should call it because the burgers are just phenomenal.
The Hangover burger looks pretty delicious. A half-pound burger, black Angus patty, top of bacon, fried egg, cheddar cheese, Tabasco mayo, lettuce, tomato, and onions. That sounds pretty good.
How late is it open till?
Like 11 o'clock, I think, 11 p.m. Okay. So that puts us to number 4 in Chicago, and it's definitely
correct, 11 p.m.
Okay, well, here's this. There's this. I'm sorry about the.
No, you can swear. You can swear. It's fine.
Oh, we can.
Oh
okay, well, so in Mokina. Okay, are you familiar with Mokina, Ab?
Sure,
of course.
Okay, so right on Wolf Road, there's a bar called Baracos.
Oh, of course, we've all been in Baracos.
Okay, so Baracos is open till 2 a.m. and you could walk in at 1:50 in the morning on a Tuesday and order a full large pizza cooked perfectly. You can order, veal parmesan, all kinds of crusted chicken, lemon chicken, and they will serve you the best food, and it's so good, like top quality restaurant food till 2 a.m. 7 days a week.
I like that because we're running out of places that stay open late, especially during the week.
I know. I'm always like, I got to go to White Castle. I got to go to the burrito joint because those are your only options. But we were filming down in Shanahan, and we were coming back through down 80, and I remembered about this place, and it was late, man. It was like 1:30 in the morning, and we pulled over, and we went to Baracos and got in there at like 1:45 in the morning, and we ordered 4 people ordered huge full-on meals, 3-course meals, and they served it. We were the only ones in there, and they served it like it was, 7 in the evening. The place is just phenomenal.
Base, you remember Baracos, don't you? Because when we were like 21,
there's one in Evergreen, and they just actually opened one in Tinley, right on Harlem, I want to say. Now you mentioned
there was bunch. It looks like there's one in Orland Park. There's a bunch.
But
now,
Base,
hold on. He said Union Burger here. I'm looking at the menu right now. He said there's a $9 burger. That ain't $9. That's like a $16 burger right there.
He gets the family discount.
Gotcha.
You didn't put in for the family discount, but it's worth it. If you spend 9, you spend 14, whatever. It's worth it. It's the best burger ever.
All right, so let's get to number 3 on the list.
Number 3, okay, it's. You guys might not agree with me, but this is like from my whole growing up. El Famous burrito.
Of course, I've been there too. That's delicious.
Which
as well.
one? Hopefully, you're talking about the one in Summit.
That's El Ferrell. I'm talking about El Famous.
No, that's across the street. That's across the street from El Famous. El Famous.
Oh, you're right. It is. There's an El Ferrell and an El
Broker knows every burrito place.
I was gonna say, don't come up short on us, buddy. Don't come up short.
So, Johnny, what do you get at El Famous? What do you get? The burrito?
Which El Famous do you go to?
The one on 159th and Harlem.
I know that it is. Sure.
Yeah.
It's right by Base's crib.
They still have the same formula, the same recipe from when I was in high school at the same place.
From when you went there all fucked up when you were 21 at like 4 in the morning.
When I was 17. Yeah, 17 at 1 in the morning eating burritos. And I downed the whole thing, boy.
Don't you miss that? Don't you guys miss that? Like you would always go out for a burrito. Like you would leave the leg room on Division Street at 4 a.m, and then you'd be at like, Los Camales or something at like
First
5
of all,
a.m.
I miss going out with you until 1 a.m. and just watching you crush a restaurant and just totally heckle everybody in there. That was my favorite.
Roker, do you remember our first real moment of bonding when you and I were at Shamrocks after some kind of live broadcast? I think it was a sludge.
It was a sludge live broadcast at Harry Carey's for like St. Patrick's Day or something.
Yeah. And we went to Shamrocks.
And then we tried to go to Jimmy DeCastro's place across the street.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
basically got kicked out. And then so we went to they looked at us the same way that when we were at the Loop and we were at the Sox home opener and we went into the suite where the bosses were.
Yeah,
they thought we were there to rob and steal from them.
Yeah, so Base, just so you know, Roker and I, we worked for the Loop.
Right.
We were there actually getting audio. And we didn't know they had a suite. And all the salespeople were in the suite. So Roker and I somehow, I don't even know how we got in there, but we walked up to the suite.
Well, I had
credentials. Well, I don't know how. Did you just walk me in? I don't remember. I didn't have anything.
I can't
but whatever.
How I got
we ended up in there, and this dude Peter, that was the GM at the time. He's like, "Oh, what do you guys want? Food or something?"
Yeah, I do, Peter.
Yeah, we can't take a hot dog.
Yeah.
Wow, it's like we just kind of came in to say hello.
Yeah,
really.
You must have ruffled his vest by saying such words.
Oh man.
No, but so Roker and I, after the St. Patrick's Day broadcast, we end up at Shamrocks, and I was eating this burger that had so much mayo on it, it was dripping. And I remember Roker made a few comments about that. He was disgusted by it.
Oh, because Shamrocks had a monster burger. Like they used to, I don't know if they still have the lunch deal, but like you'd get like a half-pound burger, tater tots, and a beer for less than $10.
Oh yeah, but it was dripping. It had so much mayo on it. It was just dripping.
Yep.
I'll never forget that burger. But Baze, you and I used to go out all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like with my boy Jeff, and I think we went to Baracco's before at like 4 a.m. or something.
Oh, we did a lot of things I don't recall very, very well.
But you're right. There was nothing but you go to Huck Finn, whatever.
Oh,
yeah. 4 a.m. But all right, Johnny, let's get
Tempo. Watching you in Tempo in real time and not hearing about it as a story is one of my favorite things of all time.
The story at Tempo is
I love going to Tempo and watching Kathy go straight to the front of the line like rock star service because she's Greek and they just all know each other.
Well, that's what I would do. And I'm not Greek. I would just walk in and say I was Greek. I swear to God, Bass saw it 100 times.
So good.
I would walk up. I swear to God, Roker, I would say this. Stavros VIP. That's all I would say. I'd be like, Stavros VIP. And it was like in Goodfellas when they would bring a table out for Henry. Right here, Henry. Right in the front, Henry.
Right.
Bass, how many times did I do that?
Every time we went, not just a few, but every time we would walk in and go, watch this trick. And he would do it every time. And people were so angry, Roker. We would just walk past this giant line that was
a line of 100
people
people.
This place. And they would be so pissed that we just walked right in and grabbed a menu and got sat down. Just because drunk Abe went in and screamed to the top of his lungs, Stavros VIP. I mean, it was loud.
Yeah, I don't even know what it meant. I honestly, I had no idea what it meant. I saw some guy come in there once and say something about Stavros. All right, Johnny Ballgame, the slob of the week. Give us your last two really quick.
Okay, the last two. I'll get a little detailed for this next one. There's Portillo's in North Riverside, by Berwyn area,
been there.
Like Roosevelt Road. And by First Avenue in Harlem, right around there, this particular Portillo's I've never had anything other than exceptional wet beefs and crispy but hot fries.
Delicious.
And it's delicious, dude. Portillo's is, world known now. They all came out of Chicago. It's moving to Arizona, moving to Vegas, all that good stuff, right? But this particular, there's a bunch of Portillo's around Chicago, but this particular one on Roosevelt Road has never disappointed as far as with the hours you go, how juicy and fresh everything is. The chopped salads are just, to die for. The beef sandwiches.
Okay, chopped salads. Now you're pushing it a little bit. That's okay.
Well,
that's
hang on.
all right.
It's a great salad. And the Maxwell Street Polish there is better than Jim's. It's better than Maxwell Street Station. They have the best Maxwell Street Polish anywhere.
Yeah,
I will agree. I will agree with you. That Maxwell Polish is amazing.
This particular place, though, all Portillos are good, but this one particular place is just above and beyond the other ones for some reason. I don't know.
All right, Johnny, let's get
I have
one.
to ask you a question real quick, Johnny, because the last two things that you brought up, which are Portillo's and El Famous, they're kind of like Harold's Chicken, in which, depending on what location you go to,
I put that at number one, baby. Harold's Chicken. If there was still Harold's Chicken around here, I put that thing at number one.
But Roker's saying that Harold.
I'm saying that not all locations are the same.
They are.
Is what I'm
saying. No, they are not. And in fact, the better ones that you go to, the top three, those are neighborhoods I can't even go into. I've just heard that they are good Harold's Chicken.
As far as Harold's, you're absolutely right. The worse the neighborhood, the better the chicken.
Roker looks like Edward Norton in American History X walking in. Like
the thicker the bulletproof glass, the better the chicken.
Yeah. Exactly.
And Chinese food. And Chinese food.
All right, Johnny, what's number one on the list?
Okay, you ready for this? You guys are probably going to be pissed off about this, but I'm going to say the number one place just because of another detailed thing of where it's at. Okay, there's a White Castle, 24-hour White Castle that cooks the freshest shit, and if you're going 2 o'clock in the morning, you're going home, there's a White Castle in Payless Park and 127th and Harlem that is 24/7, and they have the freshest, biggest buns and the biggest fat meat patties on these White Castles, not like any other White Castle ever. So the number one place to go.
I know that 127th in Harlem. There's a Jewel over there. There's a Breadsmith over there. I don't remember ever seeing a White Castle over there.
Yeah, it's like 129th. It's like two blocks down or so. But this one White Castle's the shit.
I do love White Castle breakfast too. That's always delicious.
Yes.
I've never had it.
What?
Never had White Castle.
I hipped you up to that breakfast. Breakfast is awesome.
Yeah, it is really good.
And it's all day too. You can get it right now. Johnny, go out and get it right now. Call back in.
I might do that. I'm going to take you up on that. When I'm at Fatty's Pub right now, I'm leaving here, but I'm going to stop on the way because I'm starving now.
Johnny, when you go, post the pictures in the SLOB Show Facebook group.
Please.
I will. As soon as I get home. God bless. Hell
You're the man, Johnny.
You.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Don't drive and eat.
No, be careful. Oh, fuck.
You just killed Johnny. You just killed Johnny.
Johnny,
we want you to make it home in one piece and shit. I don't want you reaching in the back seat for a slider and shit, and then you go underneath a semi truck that's going that's coming through the cross street, like in the movies. Shave off the top of the car.
Zero.
All right, a few things to get to. Number one, this dude Bobby from Edgewater.
Pressing issues to get to.
Pressing issues. This guy Bobby from Edgewater, who was the slob of the week maybe a few months ago. He was like, I was talking about Whoppers on my radio show, and he goes, "Hey, you got to go tomorrow, which is today, on Whopper Wednesday." Do you know what Whopper Wednesday is on the app?
I always get the email for it. I never actually went on a Whopper Wednesday.
So apparently, Whopper Wednesday, there's a deal on Whoppers. You want to know what that deal is?
$1.
It's a $4 Whopper. How's that a deal? Like,
it's $4. Wow. It used to be $1.
We're at the point now where Whopper Wednesday, it's right here,
$3.99. Yeah, it says, it's Whopper Wednesday.
Look.
Oh,
so here's what you have to do. Here's what you have to do to make this make sense. You have to one. Yeah. So what you have to do is get the Whopper meal and then get this $3.99 Whopper. That way you have a meal with 2 Whoppers for an extra $4. I mean, that's the only way to. That's the only thing. The only way I can make sense of this, because, I mean, God.
I did when it was cheeseburger day last week, and I went and McDonald's had 50-cent double cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
But it was limit one. I just was at the kiosk. I just did one order, cashed that one out, did another order, did another order. I just had separate orders. I told you, do the separate orders.
I never even thought to do that. I just got the one.
God, I wish you would have made a video of that.
I was going to say, that is prime for a video like that.
What a slob tip. You're saying, Roker, that all these deals I could just keep getting if I just do another order?
Just keep doing another order.
Wow. I had no idea you could do that.
I thought once you used it, you were out.
What the fuck?
I know with the McDonald's, it said specifically, it says you can order, just do another order. It said. I thought it wasn't going to let me do another order for like an hour or something, but it let me do it right away.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing here, guys?
Bacon King and fries.
Bacon King and fries,
$11.
Hell no. How's that a deal? No. How's that a deal?
There are no deals anymore.
$11.
Whopper meal for two, $15.99. $15. Claire and I spent $37 at Taco Bell last week.
Yeah, and you probably spent it on like 3 burritos, right?
See, this is
like a bean burrito, the Mexican pizza, nachos, and a couple of different tacos, and it was $37.
I was there. I once did, I think, 4 tacos, 2 soft shell tacos, 1 Dorito taco, and a burrito supreme, and it was like 23. I'm like, can you read me back that order?
I was like, this
did I somehow order like 7 number ones? How is this possible?
Conrad's asking Abe, do you have the Canadian food apps? The answer is no. Chad is saying all hail Roker.
Those prices don't sound American. Yeah,
so that's why Roker is the Yoda of the Slob Show.
Do you have the Canadian food apps? Oh yeah, you know what? Let me look at the Canadian one, see how that works out for me.
Why isn't this updating? Oh, wait, hang on.
Before I forget, Claire was very, very excited. Goes to the store and finds these Oreos.
Oh, what'd you think? I had those over the weekend. What'd you think?
Hey, what are they? Hang on,
I don't know. I haven't had one yet. I'm about to try it.
Hang on.
They are Coca-Cola Oreos.
Oh, Coca-Cola. Okay, because we can't see because your screen is like your screen looks
candy.
Like some kind of smut porn.
The popping candy is probably the best part of it. I thought they were only okay. I wasn't a big fan of it, but Roker, you let me know what you think. I thought they were only okay.
I'm going to. Claire's been bitching at me for a week. Are you doing a slot show this week?
Conrad's got it. He says it's disgusting. They're not great. Let me know what you think.
All right. So
this is why this is why Claire needs to be on the Slob Show, because Roker is always
Coke on one side and then regular Oreo on the. I don't even know what to think about this.
Let's take a look.
Do it.
Oh my God! This smells like Coca-Cola. This cookie smells like Coca-Cola.
They're not great though.
Oh
I'm
my
telling
God!
You. They're not great. Go for it.
Oh my God, he's puking.
I was gonna say, you eat Oreos like my son. You just ate that like my son. Somehow he eats like one bite of a cookie and the whole thing's on his lap.
I don't know what this is.
Do you have any water to wash that?
It's not great. It's not great.
It's really disgusting. They spend millions of dollars on this shit. How did you possibly come up with this?
Actually, did you see that? Did you see this thing? There was an article that I just saw that Coca-Cola is trying to come out with a spiced Coca-Cola, and they recalled it within like a week because there was no interest in it. So they're not going to do a spiced Coca-Cola anymore.
Oh my God.
What happened to focus groups and people trying these things out before it goes to any kind of market?
Hey, here's your focus group.
They know better.
Give it to us. Our focus group is give it to us right here. That's all you have to do.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Oh, I tell them right now. Yes. If you're listening and you work for one of these companies, you got something new come out. Every year, that one company comes out with the turkey and cranberry soda and all that kind of different stuff.
The Jones sodas.
Jones, exactly. I used to book them on the show every year. Yeah.
I like
my God.
I like that.
Dude, this I don't know how this can appeal to Coca-Cola people to Oreo people. Oh my God.
I feel like whatever they have, like we have greenlighted this. Nobody really likes it. What should we do to make it a little bit better? Let's put the Pop Rocks in there for the kids. At least they'll eat that part of it. So it's like,
I'm
if
not
you're
even
not going to like
tasting
the
Pop
taste, they're
Rocks.
going to pop it.
Roker, let me see a cookie. Can you pull one out again? I just want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude.
Conrad.
Wow.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Roker, your audio and video. Roker, can you hear me? Your
Not
audio
great.
and video aren't synced up properly. I don't know what the deal is. But you're
Okay.
like people are saying that they can't, it's off. But let me see that cookie. The other side. Yeah. You know the good news, Roker, your shit will be green after you eat that. Because anything with that kind of dye, it'll turn like, remember the Flintstone push-ups back in the day?
I do.
Yes.
Remember
ice cream and toilet paper rolls.
Yeah, remember the Halloween Whopper?
Yes.
The Black
Yes.
Whopper? That
Oh, the
turns
Black
your
Whopper. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna try the cream here.
Abe, you missed the obvious joke of it looks like a Neapolitan. I am surprised at you.
You know what I found out? Speaking of Neapolitan,
Wow.
do you know? I told Roker this. I'm like, Roker, if you lived here where I live like 2 hours from the Bunny Ranch now.
Do you really?
I didn't realize it because I'm in California. I didn't realize that the Bunny Ranch was so close because I went to Reno this past weekend, and the Bunny Ranch is like super close to Reno apparently. And I'm like, wait, the Bunny Ranch is that? And I'm like, Roker, you would have
The
loved
Bunny
it.
Ranch is exactly halfway between Reno and Tahoe.
Yeah, and it's like an hour 45
It's
for me to get
45
to
minutes from Reno and 45 minutes from Tahoe. Yep.
I'll be looking forward to those videos from you, Abe.
I'm not going, but I'm saying,
like your old food ones.
I'm
So,
just,
this is the Bunny Ranch.
today I'm trying the Neapolitan, which is a blonde, a brunette, and a redhead.
It just ends with you covered in lotion.
By the way, Chad says the double stuffed Oreo is the best. You should try the mega stuffed, and you just said it. It's like quadruple stuff Oreo. It's like fantastic. I can't even do double stuff anymore. It's not enough stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I'll scrape like 4 amounts of the cream into one Oreo.
I've had a lot of arguments with a lot of different people that say that the cookie is the best part, and I don't understand how you can say the cream is the best part.
Hey, Megan, Sludge's wife is saying hi to Claire. We were just talking about Sludge 2 seconds ago. We were talking about, I don't know if you were on, but we did a live broadcast, one of Sludge's live broadcasts, and that's where Roker first saw me eating extra mayo with mayo just dripping all over my face.
That's right. I was jamming with Sledge over the weekend at Riot Fest. We were hanging out at Cypress Hill and Public Enemy. And it was too black for him. He left early. Him and his producer left early. They couldn't take it.
Base, you were hanging out. Sendog sent Base a text and they were hanging out.
Sendog's my guy. He's a buddy of mine. I was hanging out with him when he was hanging out at my hotel right by where I work. It was awesome.
Yeah, Base sent me a picture. He's like, I'm with Sendog. I'm like, oh, he's like, he was smoking weed. I'm like, oh.
He was just sitting in a hotel, swinging his legs, blazing a blunt right then and there.
So did you guys see Slayer? Did you go all 3 days, Roker?
No, I did not go. Well, it was like Sunday. It was gonna. I'm like, I'm too old for the rain and the mud. I've done that. I've done that too many times at Riot Fest and Lollapalooza. Sorry.
Did they have free food there in the back for media or no?
No free food.
They had free drinks though, right? Last year they had free drinks.
Drinks, but no free food.
But like they had free booze last year. Did they have that this year?
They did.
Oh,
they have like their own like Riot Fest like drink.
Right.
It's not bad. Not bad. At least this year it wasn't on the same weekend as Mexican Independence Day. Weekend.
Worst traffic in Chicago every year.
It was the worst traffic ever. It was unbelievable last year.
I got stuck down.
And I drove all the way down from Joliet just to get stuck in traffic a mile away from it for 2 hours.
2 years ago, I was stuck downtown for 4 hours. Everywhere I went, I could not get out of the city. I was stuck in Lower Wacker. Every trick I have to get out of the city, I was stuck for 4
Dude,
hours.
Lori Lightfoot raised all the bridges up. They raised all the bridges so you couldn't go into downtown, but then you also couldn't get out of downtown either.
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible.
Well, hey, before I know you got to go, Roker, but I just want to mention one last thing. And I know you guys are both experts at Costco. I tried all. Have you seen those two guys on like Instagram?
Oh, yeah. What is the best Costco food court item? That's the whole point of the show, apparently, today.
Yeah. So
just get into it.
So I tried the chicken sandwich with the bacon jam. That's newer. Not very good. You guys try that?
I have not tried that one.
Don't
I
get
will
it.
say, I will say, I haven't had Costco food court items in about over a year.
Well, I would stick to that then, because I'll say this: the chicken bake is pretty damn good.
I love that chicken bake. I do.
If I had some
one of the originals.
If I had a big thing of mayo to dip it in, it would have been excellent.
Well, you're at Costco. Just buy a jar.
Just buy one right there. Just like,
oh yeah, just go snag it right out of the cart. I know
I'm
you
sure
want
you've done that before. I've seen people do that shit at Jewel and shit, where they like buy potato chips and they open the bag like before they've paid for them. They're in line eating them and shit. I can certainly see Abe doing that. With a big gallon of mayo at Costco.
I was waiting for a tow truck once. I swear to God, I went inside Jewel and I bought one of those pre-made sandwiches, and there was no mayo, so I bought a jar of mayo, and I was doing that exact thing. I was dipping the pre-made sandwich in the mayo.
Awesome.
It was disgusting. And then I tried the double chunk chocolate cookie. That's pretty good.
I love that cookie. I actually did an Instagram video on that one with DJ. That is a really tasty for $2.50. That's a home baked giant cookie. I love that thing.
But it's like 1,000 calories. Not that we care about calories. I'm just saying.
You can't find anything in Costco's food court under 1,000.
And then, do you guys ever go?
The hot dogs are great, but the drinks have shrunk.
True.
Well, it's all you could drink, though.
The drinks are very small. True, but it used to truly be a 32-ounce drink. Now it's maybe 22 ounces.
$1.50 dog with a drink. I'll take it every day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want, Roker? You want a super big gulp with that for $1? Like,
well, hey.
And
don't
then
half-ass it. I mean, if they're gonna go cheap with the hot dog and drink,
And I thought, to be honest, I honestly thought that Sbarro's had the greasiest pizza until I got a Costco membership. You can pretty much oil your entire car with a slice. That thing is dripping with grease.
Caesar Diaz is saying good Sundays there. I've never tried the Sundays.
The Sundays are pretty good.
Are they good?
Yeah, and the berry smoothies are actually really tasty too. But those
are. And then, so you guys know where the rotisserie chickens are. Have you guys tried the ribs that they sell with the rotisserie chicken?
I do, but it's like $23 for a slab of those things.
Well, for some reason, the one I got was 13, and it was pretty damn good.
It is pretty good.
The rest of them were like 22, and the one just, I don't know if someone like licked it or something or touched it, but it was like $13.
If that's all it takes to get it half price, buddy, I'm going to start looking at all the foods at Costco I can do.
You know what else is disgusting? I was at a regular grocery store, and I saw a lady buying tomatoes, and she was hovering over the tomatoes with, you ever hear those wet croup coughs? Like that? She was doing it for, I swear, for 40 seconds, hovering over all the tomatoes, holding them, coughing on all the tomatoes. So I just want to put it out there. If you buy produce from anywhere, please wash your produce. And I don't think water's enough. Like, this woman had something going. She was like dying or something. I don't know what's going on with her throat. Like the coughing on everything. Like, do you guys ever consider that when you're buying produce that someone's
usually now that if I do buy tomatoes, I won't buy them like in the flesh out in the open. I'll get like the packages that are like sealed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing now, honestly, because this made me sick.
That's gross.
And don't get any of it, stuff that's on top, because what's on top is the oldest.
No, good call.
I have a whole list here of other stuff they sell at Costco. They have like a mango smoothie for like $3. The rotisserie chicken Caesar salad.
I haven't seen a mango one yet. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've never tried that. But anyway, that was it. Whopper Wednesday. You still have time. Go to Burger King, get your $4 Whopper. I guess that's a deal now. Even though we grew up on 2 for $2 Whoppers. Then it was 2 for $3. Then it was 2 for $4. Then it was 2 for $5. then it was 2 for $6, then it was 2 for $7, and I think it stopped at 2 for $8. Was that the highest it ever went? 2 for $8?
I'm not. I think now's the highest. Whopper Wednesday, $5.
Well, 4. It's 4 now.
I do say that Hershey pie at Burger King is one of the most underrated desserts in all of fast food.
That is delicious.
I love that Hershey pie.
You know, if they could bring back the strawberry shortcake at KFC, I'd take that.
That's right. That's
Do you
right.
remember when
That's one of those
KFC had?
things they got rid of and pissed me off.
Do you remember the coolers that KFC used to have? Those silver coolers, and everything in there looked delicious. Do you remember that, Roker? You have to.
All those, it was like that would be in there. There'd be a chocolate one and a strawberry one, and that was awesome. And now I went in there and they like had little apple pie bites, and they were like the biggest ripoff ever. You know, oh God.
Chad is saying on Monday you guys could hit Jewel for cheap chicken. $6.99 for 8 pieces.
I will say, when I was in Omaha, when I went to high school in Omaha, we would smoke, and I had a buddy that worked at a KFC, and for some reason, this one KFC had a very mini buffet, and he would just give us a plate, and it was the most glorious thing I've ever been to in my life.
That sounds awesome. A KFC
buffet. It was especially when you're baked, man. You walk in and they just give you tongs with KFC chicken on it. You are like, this is the greatest.
Yeah, that would be anywhere though, Baze, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, that would be anywhere.
You know what?
With the exception of the buffet we went to in Bourbonnais when we were covering the Bears training camp.
I've ever been to. You're right.
That was jail food, prison. It was unbelievable.
You know what's funny? If you go to Vegas with Roker, you have to he will only go to buffets. Like, you can't go to a regular restaurant because he doesn't think it's worth it. When you're Roker, when you were and I were in Vegas that time, when we both when I was in the bathroom for like 2 hours, we went to like 5 buffets in 3 days.
You just go over that.
Oh, that's the most. Because that's way for your buck, but they're disappearing.
Wait, hey, was that the one where you were in the women's bathroom?
Yeah, I was in the women's bathroom, and I saw a high heel shoe, and I thought it was a dude wearing a high heel shoe, and then I'm like, oh fuck, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because I was in such a hurry, I ran into the women's bathroom. But Roker, you and I got some kind of buffet pass, right? Where we were able to go to every buffet, right?
Yeah, they don't. So Caesars had one where for all the Caesars properties, right, you could buy a pass and you could go to any of the buffets at the Caesars properties within a 24-hour period, as much as you wanted to.
We had that pass.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore.
That's awesome.
But it was like Roker's like, we could only eat at buffets. So it's disgusting.
Look, we were having the pass. The thing is, if you don't at least use it 3 times, then you've overpaid for it. Yeah. You got to use it 3 times to get the value out of it. I want a sandwich. Let's hop in here to Flamingo and hit in the buffet real quick.
I am with him though. Those buffets, I love those the most in Vegas. I really enjoy going with Roker because he knows exactly which one to go to.
Oh yeah, I'll never forget. We've talked about it a lot, but that Sterling brunch buffet at Belly's that they got rid of, that was the one where I ate 6 lobster tails just to kick it off. I was eating them like chicken fingers.
I was watching Sterling brunch YouTube videos last week just to reminisce.
Just to reminisce.
It's fantastic, dude. Because they were gigantic lobster tails, king crab legs, gigantic lobster tails, prime rib, caviar. Even it was fantastic. It's fantastic.
Amazing. I miss Vegas. I
know. Claire and I are going in December for a few days.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll meet you there.
I'm trying to hit up.
Meet him halfway in Reno. Hey, meet him halfway in Reno.
No, you don't want to go to Reno.
There they are.
These are the lobster tails. And Base, this was my first plate. 3 lobster tails just to kick it off.
He was done eating that when I got back with my first plate. And he was dusting off the last lobster tail.
Base, this is how I was eating them. I was eating them each
Like
lobster till
chicken fingers.
I
I
picked them
believe
up
that
good.
is I believe that is referred to as the Homer Simpson move.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We do. If we do the Slob Show tour, Vegas is the first stop. No matter what. We have to.
Hells yes. Hells
And
yes.
Not only does the buffet, the Sterling brunch not exist anymore, Bally's doesn't even exist anymore. We had our hand in putting the whole damn thing out of business.
we probably did. Hey, have you been to Disneyland, either one of you?
Yes.
I have, but not in like 15 years.
I was just wondering, is because I'm doing a live broadcast there coming up. Is there
Are you really?
yeah, is there a food thing I should eat there?
I haven't been there since the Pirates of the Caribbean press junket. That was 20 something years ago.
I
I
always see
interviewed Johnny Depp and Gary Busey and all these
That's
people.
awesome. That's awesome. I've always heard about the Dole Whip. Anytime everybody talks about Disney World, they're like, here's the Dole Whip that everybody wants at Disney World.
Yeah, I need to. Oh, Claire just said meet us in Vegas, and I'll record a video for the Slob Show. That sounds good, Claire. Maybe I will. Let me just get me the dates, and I'll head
get right on that.
Hey, why? I mean, I don't want to ruin your like alone time with Claire Roker, but
no, it's just it's like I've had friends in Vegas, and I meet up with them, and I go, it must be hell living here. You must have half a dozen people every week calling you and texting you going, I'm going to be in Vegas this weekend. Want to hook up? Think about it.
Every week.
Think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
like
exactly.
who was your cousin that we met up with when we were out there that one time?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My cousin Gary. He didn't even live there. He was there. He just goes down there for the basketball over at the Thomas and Mack Center for the summer league. He goes for the summer league. I was down there with him for the summer league one year. We were sitting and he went to school with like one of the San Antonio Spurs assistant coaches. We were eating with them, and Popovich was giving us wine recommendations. And
wait, you were eating with Popovich?
How did I never hear this story?
Popovich was on the phone.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, he wasn't there.
No, Popovich was on the phone giving us wine recommendations. Eric Spoelstra came over and sat with us.
Spoelstra was getting a blowjob from a random model during dinner.
Amazing.
Spoelstra. You know, Spoelstra party. Hey, I guarantee Spoelstra's on that list for people at Diddy's house. You know he's on that list.
Yeah.
I promise you he's on there.
Wow. Wow.
I can't wait for that. When that Diddy list comes out.
I guess I got to take my Diddy picture down now.
Oh, do you have one?
Oh,
Please tell me it's not on the wall. Are you grabbing it right now?
By the way, no, but here is me and Gary Busey at Disneyland.
Claire just give you that?
That's pretty cool. I like Gary Busey. I think that guy's hilarious.
And this was like before he had like brain damage and shit.
Roker, why do you have the camera from Blair Witch Project right now?
What?
Your camera quality looks like Blair Witch.
Yeah, it's not very. It's not. I told you before we started that I think my internet was not very good today. So I apologize, everyone, if I've been going in and out.
Base, do you want to go to Vegas also during Claire and Roker's trip?
Oh yeah, exactly the time we're down there.
I was gonna say there isn't a couple in the world that I can think of that would enjoy our company more than Roker and Claire on a couple's trip to Vegas.
Hey, we could get the we kick it off in Old Vegas and get those chicken skins. Then we go to that buffet, right? That all you can eat barbecue buffet.
Abe, understand that Roker would be very happy to see us, and Claire would kick us out like you guys got booted out of that loop.
I don't think so.
White Sox
Claire's over here inviting us to come.
All right. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, she doesn't want to spend all damn day and night with me. That's the great thing about it. It's like
look at this. We don't need alone
I go
time.
mine.
She said we don't need alone time. I mean, I know Roker's going to have to hit it a few times.
Yeah.
But
we've been married for a while. We don't need alone time.
When Roker's not hitting it in the hotel room, he'll be free.
We'll be eating chicken skins. While you're hitting the skins, we're eating chicken skins. That's my kind of weekend, buddy.
Yeah, Caesar. There's
That's right.
there's a place in Old Vegas, Caesar. I think I'll tell you right now what it's called. It's called like Carson. What's it called, Roker? The chicken skin place?
I can't think of the name of it right now. But it's downtown.
I have it here. Hang on. It's called
Downtown. And it's unbelievable.
what the fuck? Where is it? Oh no. Oh, Carson Kitchen. It's called in Old Vegas.
It's outstanding. Like it's like it's fantastic.
And they give you a bunch
so
of honey with it. God.
Yeah, hot honey.
Hang on. Chicken skin. Let me just show you a
I'm
picture.
finding every picture except the one with Diddy.
Look at this.
Weird ass picture.
Look at this. This is what they have. That's all
Damn.
chicken skin.
That's all chicken skin.
God
That
damn.
looks
I mean,
awesome.
you're in Vegas. It's like all the rules go out the window. You're drinking like an alcoholic. You're eating like, you know,
Because
like
I know you
cholesterol
normally have,
doesn't
I know you
exist.
normally live with strict eating rules on a
That's
regular
it.
basis.
It is glutton
That's right.
for all guilty pleasures, is Vegas.
Ah.
Anything you want to
Exactly
really
right.
do, you can indulge all the way in.
That's right, Chad. Shirts off eating. That's right. Everything we mentioned here, you have to take your shirt off.
I'd like to just take it to the room.
Oh, Roker, this is the guy right here. This is Bobby from Edgewater, the one who told me about Whopper Wednesday. Who he was all excited. I'm like, Whopper Wednesday? I grew up 2 for 2 Whoppers. To me, Whopper Wednesday for $4 is a ripoff.
Whopper
right,
childhood
exactly.
was way cooler.
Oh, now it's like 2 Whopper Juniors for $5.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, Base? I would love to sit down with DJ one day and be like, listen up, son. Back in my
Back
day.
in my day, yeah. Back in my day.
I mean, listen to this. When I was 16, we used to play craps in my friend's basement till 5 a.m. Someone would go out with like $11 and bring back a heaping bag of Whoppers. Heaping.
Yes.
God.
Yes.
The Burger King on Cicero and Archer used to have 99-cent Whoppers. And it was like an extra like 40 cents for cheese or something.
I also used to.
And by the way, aren't all White Castles 24 hours?
Yeah, I believe so.
You're right.
Yeah, I think
I
they're
will
all
say
24 hours.
I do miss the BK broiler. That was a tasty chicken sandwich back with extra
That
mayo.
was good. That was
I
good.
enjoyed a BK broiler.
I forgot about the BK broiler.
That was a tasty chicken sandwich.
God, I miss that now. That was
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
their
tasty.
best chicken sandwich.
It was tasty. I like that
What
one.
happened to that? Hang on. let me pull
Gone.
this.
God,
Oh my
Where's my Diddy photo? She'll find it.
that was
Look at
and that mayo and that barbecue sauce. It was tasty. It
Oh
was
my God, I
tasty.
forgot about the BK broiler. It was essentially
BK
a
broiler
chicken,
was tasty.
it was essentially a chicken Whopper.
Pretty much, yeah. I loved it. I thought it was delicious.
God, bring it
So
back.
of course they got rid of it.
God damn, that was good. I forgot about that base.
That was a tasty one, yeah.
Of course, I never bought it because it was like $5 when you could get 2 Whoppers for $2. But
I know, but every now and then, like you said, somebody would come back with like a bag of like burgers and BK broilers. And like, oh, let me try one. I was like, that is a tasty chicken sandwich.
what a time! I like me having a heaping bag of Whoppers is one of my greatest memories in life. Just seeing it there, and you're like, oh yeah.
Well, it's
Wait.
interesting. It's interesting because if I were to tell Abe, would you rather live in a time where Whoppers were $1, or do you want to live now where there's the internet and no commercials ever on any TV show you're watching?
I'll live in the Whopper era for sure. God,
We know where our priorities are.
just think about that.
All
Just a
right, fellas,
bag
I got to
of-
get my beauty sleep.
All right, Roker. But just last thing though, I'm just saying, if you had a bag of Whoppers for $10 right now, a bag of Whoppers.
No, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
damn.
Better than the
That would be tasty.
$37.50 I spent at Taco Bell on Friday. Pissed me off.
That's
Hey.
that's insane.
I'm like, I could have
That
gotten
is-
real Mexican food, and it wouldn't have cost this much.
I would say you
Hey,
could have
guys.
gotten a real burrito.
Hey, next week,
Right,
is the Slob
exactly.
Show- next week is the Slob Show episode 100. So we need like to we need to figure something out for that episode, or we'll
Oh,
probably
my.
just do a regular episode.
Or just do the same shit where we just wing it.
Maybe we could get a top of the line guest, like like Sean Evans from Hot Ones. Roker, I know you.
Roker, that's your guy, right? Is that your
your
boy,
boy?
Sean Evans? Or
I
Abe,
did
you
that.
know
I
the
didn't- I
Aki,
don't
you
think
know
I
the
got
Aki guy? Don't you know the
Oh,
Aki
Aki
guy?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'd rather. Of course.
Never.
All right, fellas, we'll be back for episode 100 next week.
Later.
Oh my.